So in today's session, I want us to learn how to model a sloping site in ArchiCAD. For those who have worked on sloping sites, I guess you know what I'm talking about. You're going to receive a topographic drawing from the surveyor, like this, like what you're seeing on my screen. Then as an architect, you're supposed to turn this from 2D drawing into 3D drawing. Remember, architects work in 3D, so we need to turn this into 3D model. The lines that you're seeing in this drawing with digits onto them, they show the nature of the terrain. So those are the digits that we are going to use to generate a topo or to generate a 3D model of the landscape. Things that you need to pick from this are the contour intervals. Those lines are called contours. So the spacing between them, the distance between them is what we need, and it is not just determined by the spacing that you see. You need to calculate using these digits that are indicated there. So when you get any of the two digits that are close to each other and you subtract the bigger digit, the lower digit from the bigger digit, you're going to get what we call the interval. And what you get, the surveyor should give you the units that he used to put this. So for this drawing here, the interval is in meters, and it is 0.15. If you turn it to millimeters, it will be 150 millimeters. So what I did, since these surveyors can't pick contours underneath the building blocks, so what I do is to redraw these lines using the spline tool in ArchiCAD. We have this tool, the spline tool in ArchiCAD. It is a continuous line. So you select this and redraw these contours. Wherever you see contour, you redraw it. So this spline tool will give you a smooth curve of these contours. I hope you can see the difference. What the surveyor gave us is a little bit, they are sharp lines. However, for us to generate a proper terrain or landscape, we need a smooth curve. So I've used the spline tool to get that. So from there, I will extract the plot boundary and the contours that I've drawn. I will also rewrite these digits here properly so that I can see what I'm doing clearly. So this is what I extracted from this mess here. So you come to this. So that is step 1. You extract proper lines, continuous contour lines with the plot boundary. So you put it there. So I need to work with a regular shape. So I will just draw a rectangle around our site. See, our site is the one in blue, but for modeling purposes, I will add a regular shape, just bounding this. Then the other thing is now to turn this into 3D. So in ArchiCAD, we have what we call the mesh. So if you put your cursor onto that icon, it will show you that this is a mesh tool, and they will illustrate how to draw a mesh tool. The mesh is like the topography in ArchiCAD. So I'll just select this. When you click on it, it will show you information about it above here. So I'm not going to go deep into this. I'll just show you the construction method. We are going to use a rectangle, the construction method. Then the other thing is to give it thickness. So I will just maintain the 100, which is there. Yeah. So I'll draw it onto this rectangle here, like that, like that. So that is our mesh. I turned off the cover fill. At times, if you're just using it for the first time, it will have a cover fill. It's this cover fill here. I don't want to see this. So for my case, I normally turn it off like that so that I can clearly see what I'm doing. So after that, let us first see whatever we have done in 3D. I hope you can see that is a mesh. Now the other thing is to put the contours onto this mesh. Remember, we are transferring the 2D into 3D. Is it transferring or transforming? 2D into 3D. So right now we have the mesh, but we need these contours onto the mesh. So how do you do it? This is very critical in this tutorial. So what you're going to do, you're going to select the mesh tool on the left, then you select the mesh model. That now this is very critical. You're going to long press your space bar. When you long press it, hope you can see how our cursor icon changes into a magic wand. Hope you can see that. So you long press your space bar. When it changes, you click on the contour lines one at a time. You click on all these contour lines one at a time. Hope that is very clear. So long press and click onto this. So it will bring this dialog box. It shows you fit to user reach. So make sure it shows fit to user reach. You click OK. So it will be attached onto the contour. You do the same for all these, like that, like that. So there is no other alternative of doing it at once. You need to do it on each contour one at a time. So that's how we do it, like that. Yeah, now what we have done was transferring these 2D contour lines onto the mesh. So when you open your mesh, let us select it. You should be able to see the contour lines. Hope you can see them now. Yeah, but still our mesh is still flat. We need to generate that terrain, the way it moves, using those units. Using these units, we need to get the nature of the terrain. So remember, I told you the contour interval is 0.15 meters, or we can say it is 150 millimeters. So my lowest contour here will be contour line 0. Hope you can get me. This my first contour. Where is the? Let me first get this. So this is 0. So from 0 you come to 150. So after 150 you come to 300, like that. So we are going to go on adding 150 on all these contours. But our first contour is 0, 150, 300, you add another 150 like that. So your last contour, if you go on doing that, your last contour will be 40, 50. So you can do it on your screen there. Yeah, to prove whether what I'm doing is correct, you can do it on your screen. Yeah, so that is the order that we are going to use to generate the nature of the topo. So still we are going to select this topo here. Remember we said this is 0, so we are not going to touch it. Maybe to prove that it is a 0, you click on one of the black nodes. So you click on this, then hope you can see this icon for elevate. You click on that icon, so it will show you elevate selection by it is 0. So you leave it at that. When you're elevating, you click on the black node. So you click on this, you click on this icon that shows elevate mesh point. Not this, not elevating the entire mesh, you elevate the mesh point. So you click on that, it will bring this dialog box, mesh point height. So put in 150 millimeter, then we say apply to all. Remember we have points here, so you click apply to all, click that. So it will bring those crisscrossing lines, which is okay. Now you do the same for all these contours here. So I'm not going to talk, let me just do the same for all these contours. I'll keep on adding 150. So this was 150. Now this other one will be 300. 450. 600. 750. 900. 50. 100. Okay, we can stop at that. So hope you can see that now we have worked on all these contours. However, there might be some points that are not elevated, so you need to first open this infinity. This is what you've done. You can see that. So we stopped on 3750. Stopped on that. Let me see. This was 3750. So we need to elevate this. We need to elevate this. 300. point. Then the last point, if I say maybe it is 40, 50. That. Let me see. Of now, our terrain is okay. So this is what I was telling you. Now, there are points that were not adjusted. You see this corner here and this other corner. So we need to see these corners, where are they located, between which grid lines. So normally this happens if you have a grid line here and another grid line, and this point is in between, so it will be left out. So we need to first go back here and see. You see, this point is between two grid lines. Even this is off. So normally this you can work on it in 3D. You can address this in 3D. So what I do, I'll select this point here. I click on this elevate thing. So as I'm elevating it like that, I press my shift bar, then I click on one of these points. I will just click on the lower point here. Press your shift button on the keyboard. As you're elevating, press your shift button, then click on this point here like that. If you can see, then you do the same for this other point here. You click on that corner. As you're elevating that point, long press your shift button, then long press your shift button, then use one of these points like that. So that's how we do the mesh in ArchiCAD. That's how we model a mesh in ArchiCAD. So in case you get any challenges doing this, please leave your comment in the comment section. I'll be able to respond. Thank you.